Great to see everybody. As you know, first day in pads. It was a great practice. A little bit shorter practice, but really good. A lot of good situational work. Both sides making plays. The same theme we've been talking about. Yeah, excited to watch the tape and kind of move forward. But this is a big week for us as a team, and I believe we're off to a great start. So, what do you got?
When the pads first come on, what are your priorities? Where are your eyes? What are you watching?
I don't think it changes for me, honestly. Depends on each play, kind of what's going on, or kind of like you're asking about what makes you excited about like a good play or a bad play. You kind of know that when I get the script, I have both plays on there, which is nice. It's a nice little perk of the job, you know. So I kind of know what's going on before the play happens.
What did you think of Nick Emmanwori's interception?
It was a great play. Wish he put the ball away when he caught it. But yeah, I was asking him, like, hey man, like, you having fun out here or what? Like, great atmosphere, competing. We're asking a lot out of him. He's playing hard, learning a lot. But good to see him make a play.
Is this the plan, Mike, to ask this much of him, or he picked it up so quickly that you keep giving him?
Yeah, I think he's earning what we give him. I don't think we're trying to intentionally overload him. I think we're just going at the pace that he's able to pick up. So to shout out to him and you know, our coaches about getting him ready. And you know, we'll see. I mean, today's, you know, not necessarily live yet, but you know, as we get into preseason games, you know, how he retains it, what we feel like we do well, we're gonna have to start making those decisions later on in camp as we, you know, look to start the season.
What can you tell us about Kenny McIntosh and what his situation is?
Yeah, it's obviously really unfortunate. We love Kenny, but it's an ACL. I mean, what he needs from us is our support, our prayers. It's gonna be a tough road, but he's the man for the job, and you know, our thoughts and prayers are with him. But he's gonna need our help, and he's gonna have surgery here pretty soon.
How do you feel about your running back depth behind him? I mean, like Damien and George and guys like that.
Well, we love the guys we have, and so that's a positive. I don't think you're always saying it's hard to say you're always deep in any position at any given point, because you know how fast these things can happen. So, but Damien had a good day today. George has been doing a great job. So you know, just we're excited about those guys.
What is it about Damien Martinez that kind of stands out for you?
I think today was his best day he's had. Staying off the ground, seeing the runs. I had a feeling that you would show up a little bit more on the pads, so hopefully that trend continues.
Defense looked like they're a little bit more self-expressed. Is that a fair assumption? They looked a little faster?
Yeah, we started practice the right way today, which was good. We haven't done that every day on defense, so that was nice. So offense needs to respond tomorrow because they didn't start fast enough today.
Mike Morris had a big play early there that we saw. But just in general, have you seen him? I mean, it's kind of his role and the role he might do.
Well, this is where he needs to, you know, prove his worth, is when we're in pads, and there's a big role for him that we expect out of him. We got a vision for him, and he's on his way to make it come to life. But he's in a battle too.
The team's going to talk to coaches and talk about that they use data and measurement out there to have a standard that they're looking for their players, and they tell players about it. Do you guys use data in that way and reflect it back to players after practice?
I find sometimes the top speeds are a little misleading. I mean, you know, if you have a Mike backer, he's making every play between the paint, his top speeds aren't going to be very good. So it you know, different for like some skill guys. You know, we're tracking like player load management all the time, and that has a huge part of how we design practice and how we manage reps and things like that. But it's not necessarily like a standard criteria of whether or not they meet it or not.
With the preseason game approaching, what's something that you focus on in aspects of the game this week to just get the team right before that first game of preseason?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
What are some aspects of the offense or the defense that you need to kind of focus on before the first game of preseason as that approaches?
Yeah, I'm not thinking in terms of a timetable before the preseason game. We're really thinking through the lens of, hey, this is a big week. Pads are finally on. We've just gone the last, 4 months of saying, hey, when the pads come on, when the pads come on, when the pads come on. So now they're on. So now it's time to go. Now you can see, like, when we're playing real football, like, who can hold up when you know, we're physically challenging each other.
There was a moment in the 1v1s where Leonard Williams pulled Gray's Abel off to the side and was coaching him up, showing him a couple moves. What do you see or what do you expect from a guy like? Is that something common where you see a defender working with a rookie offensive lineman?
Well, I mean, it shows you who Leo is, but I wasn't over there to see it, but I have seen it up to this point. You know, even on tape, you can kind of see behind the vets talking to the rookies on both sides of the ball. I think the guys are really conscious about, 12 is 1. We're sharpening each other. We're going to compete the heck out of each other when we're going, but we're also going to support each other and hold each other to a certain standard. And it's great to see the vets set the example.
You were telling us about DeMarcus Lawrence's practice and drilling. How does this just brute strength show up? I mean, he's pushing guys back that are 300 pounds.
This is probably the best compliment I can have. He looks like a giant on film, so hopefully that paints a picture for you. I don't know what his actual measure. I think he's like 6'3" and something, 250 and something, but that's how he plays.
Overall, Mike, just how do you feel about your age group?
Man, I think our guys are practicing their tails off right now. So there's a lot of great stuff on tape. A lot of competition kind of after, without Chenna being up right now, after the 3 guys. So we'll see how that kind of shakes out on how, there's different skill sets too. So we special teams is going to be a big part of it. But we do have some flexibility on D-line too. Like, we played Leo at D end, and so we've been able to kind of get through without necessarily having a ton of edge guys.
Didn't see Ernest Jones out there. What's going on there?
Yeah, EJ, another personal matter, another person. Just for him and his family, could use all of our prayers right now. He's okay. Everything's good, okay, but we love him, and he's with his family right now.
Going off the edge group, you were able to bring back Smith, who was here for a couple of years, then was in Arizona briefly, and then brought him back.
Tyreek Smith.
Yeah, Tyreek. You brought him back, and then he signs back for another contract. What have you seen since you've been here from him in terms of progress and where he fits in with that group?
Well, I think he's confident in the scheme, what we're asking him to do. It's tough to come in kind of after camp when all the install's done and we're in game mode and you're kind of playing catch up on how we do things all the time. So, going through the whole offseason program, playing way more decisive than we saw. I mean, he's a physically gifted guy, really talented, but, playing within the scheme and making those decisions has been vastly improved. So that's encouraging.
He's a guy you seem to really enjoy talking about. Last year, he kind of made the progression of both. How have you seen him this year, where he's coming in kind of more in an established role, and the guy who's done what he did last year?
I think his platform's a little different, but he's always been a really confident guy. He's an ultra competitor. His communication skills are on point. He just takes so much pride in his work, how he communicates as a defense. It's really important for him and Julian on kind of being on the same page. And so, Spoon's part of that, kind of the whole thing as well. And the backup safeties are doing a tremendous job. But when they take so much pride, just how we get things right, how we can manipulate and work within the system to, put ourselves in position to make plays, and they share the same excitement as the coaches and, the enthusiasm day in, day out. Sets the example for the rest of the defense, rest of the team. So, yeah, he's doing a great job.
Did you feel Robbie Hughes and Aiden Lucas in the run game today with the pads on?
I got to watch tape, but right now, no.
Just setting an example. In terms of
no knock on them, but we didn't run the ball very well today, so we got to be better.
In terms of setting an example in competition, how are you seeing Cooper Kupp and let's say JSN, Jake Bobo set the tone for people like Cody White in terms of how they're practicing and being professional, stacking plays, as you would say?
Well, it's tribute to Cody. He doesn't need. I mean, this guy is a tremendous practice player. He's got a tremendous work ethic. But those veteran guys, I mean, Coop is just. I mean, I'm happy he's on our team. I mean, I just couldn't be happier to have him as a Seahawk. All the things he does on the field, the attention to detail, the work ethic, the attitude, the enthusiasm, just as a leader of your program too. That you can, he's seen a lot of great things, and he's got a lot of great ideas, and he's a guy that you kind of lean on when making decisions about what we want to do as a team as well. So I think he's definitely one of the top leaders on our football team.
Your offense has a lot of tight ends. What is it that you've seen and how you've seen Elijah Arroyo progress along these couple of days?
I think you saw him come alive in that last Shells practice on Saturday. making plays down the field. You know, he's got to just keep attacking all the details that he needs to do. He's a rookie, doing a lot of great things. You see what he's capable of doing. But we're going to be counting on him, and we're going to be asking a lot of him too. So he's got some room to grow, especially in the run game. And but the attitude's there. You know, the effort's there. You know, the day in, day out, the attention to details. Just you're going to make it come to life now that we're in pads and we're competing.
What are you hoping to see in the run game that you didn't see today?
If I just gave you something, I'd just be making something up. We just defensively, I thought we played well today in the run game. So. But that's how these things work, you know. Offense is going to come back. You know, there's going to be things on defense we're going to be, itching to fix, and that's how you become a better football team.
Shaquill Griffin status?
His should be back early this week.
Is it live tomorrow?
We're in pads tomorrow, yes.
Jonathan Hankins, anything new there? Or?
Yeah, nothing with Hank. Doing a good job, coming along.
Decent amount of run up there with Hank out here. What do we kind of see from him and that?
Well, a man his size, you think maybe he's just limited to the A gap, but we can actually move him across the line, and he's a pretty dang good athlete too. So that shows up. Normally, you're not able to play out in the C gap over the tackle, but he's doing a good job on that front. He's got a great opportunity in front of him. I mean, there's a lot of reps to be had on the interior D lines, and he's making the most of them right now, but. Practices are getting longer, and D-line's going to be a stress point for those guys to, bring it throughout the course of each practice.
Can you speak to Federico's performance so far?
One, I love the program. It's awesome. AD's got a big part of it as well. Federico's doing a great job. We're really excited about him. Feel like he's got a good future, but there's plays to be made out there as well. So. But really sharp, makes calls quickly, he's decisive. The athleticism you can feel, getting to the second level, so promising start.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.